Geography of Europe and Human Geography of Europe review. This is going to go over some physical map and political map and location, climate, natural resource of Russia, United Kingdom, and Germany. So this should be also a good video for those of you guys that want to use it for our poster, you know, assignment. Let's go ahead and start. For the map, I already put all the answer. You guys should know, but let's quickly go over it. To start with A is Ural Mountain. We learned that Ural Mountain is a natural border between European Russia and Asia Russia. We go with B, European Plain. We learned that European Plain is arable and it's a flat land. Arable means fertile, good for farming. C, Iberian Peninsula, this location right here. Portugal and Spain together makes the Iberian Peninsula. D, Danube River. It's a great river, second largest river in Europe that goes to east and west side of the Europe. E, Mediterranean Sea. We learned about how Mediterranean Sea, south of Italy, great culture, great food. F, English Channel, south of England, United Kingdom. It's a great way for trading, and it's a great way for it to connect the United Kingdom side of Europe to mainland Europe. G, Alps, beautiful with Switzerland and Italy. Alps is right here north of Italy, south of Switzerland. And then we go Pyrenees Mountain H, which is a natural border between Spain and France. And then we go Rhine River, important river in Germany that goes south and north to Switzerland, Germany, going to Netherlands. Now let's do political feature. Political feature should be easy, right? Let's go quickly. J, France, United Kingdom is K, Ukraine. And then we got Russia on the west, on the east side. Of course, you guys need to know people live in the west side. We're going to talk more about that later on. Spain is N, Germany is O, and Italy, P right there. I'm going to pause for a second, or you guys can pause. Let's go ahead and move on. We're going quick right here. All right. Now is the time where people might get confused, where we really need to focus. So if you don't remember any of these, get your note out and let's start writing some notes. All right. Location of United Kingdom is, first of all, it's an island off the coast of mainland Europe. And we talked about how location is good for trading because it's an island. Climate is mild climate with abundant rainfall. We learned that abundant mean plenty. And of course, we talked about and we saw a bunch of picture of how stinky and gray United Kingdom's sky was. Natural resource, coal, petroleum, natural gas, and iron. And we also learned that fishing is very big in United Kingdom. Since they're an island, that makes sense. People fish on the coast of United Kingdom, and 25% of land is arable. Again, arable means fertile, good for farming. Trade. Because United Kingdom is an island location on the Atlantic Ocean, makes it good for trading with United States and the world. Where do most people live? Most people live in urban area, high population density in London, and we learned that urban means city. And we learned people want to live in where it's comfortable, where it's convenient. We even did a little survey with our class where we learned 85% of our classmates wanted to live in urban area. So, yes, people want to live where it's comfortable. Now, let's move on to Germany. Germany is North Central Europe on the European plane. We also talked about how Germany is heart of Europe, being connected to multiple European countries, making trade easy. When it comes to climate, just mild marine climate. Natural resource, iron, coal, potash, uranium, nickel, natural gas, timber, 33% of arable land, with a lot of their product being an agricultural product. A lot of German sausage, a lot of those cow and pork, a lot of those animals come from Germany, and grains too. Trade. Rhine River gives Germany cities an excellent way to transport goods and people. Also, we learned that Rhine River is also used to trade goods from South Germany to North Germany, but also to Switzerland all the way to Netherlands. They also use Danube River that goes all the way to Germany to all the way to east side of Germany, which is very important when it comes to Germany trade. Now, most people in Germany, again, they want to live in an urban area where it's comfortable for them. Let's move on to Russia. Russia spans two continents, Europe and Asia. It is big, man. It's big. Russia is big. And we learned that Ural Mountain is a natural border between Europe and Asia. We learned that Russia is very cold, harsh, cold climate. Most people want to live where it's warm, which we're going to talk about in number five. Natural resource, they have timber, gold, aluminum, iron, coal, hydroelectric power. And it is hard to get to resource because of what is it? What is that vocab word? We're doing that Dora thing. Permafrost. You should know that word. Permafrost means extremely cold below freezing. Most of Russian land is permafrost, meaning it's cold, so it's hard to get to good location for them to trade. Now, for trade, European Russia is mostly landlocked due to permafrost. Ural Mountain is where they used to trade. A lot of the coal mines, a lot of them coal, gold, aluminum come from Ural Mountain where people mine. No craft though. Yeah. Anyway, where people live, 73% of population live in European Russia and Ural Mountain. Make sure you know. I don't know why it didn't right here. West side of Ural Mountain. It is very important you know that. Most people live in west side of Ural Mountain. Let's move on. If you need to get those, pause the video. We're moving on. What is the UK's biggest industry today? What's going on? Yep, right there. Service, tourism, healthcare, education, banking, insurance. So to basically say, just know it's service industry. You don't really need to know that. But the fact that United Kingdom, as you guys know, it's a tourist country. A lot of people want to go to London. A lot of people want to go see Big Ben, football, and a lot of those. Now, number seven, what is the largest country in the world? We're talking about Russia, right? Russia is one of the largest country in the world that we're going to learn this year. Why do most Russian live in Western Russia? We just talked about why people live in west side of Ural Mountain. It is because they have a warmer climate. This is important, number eight. Now, let's move on to part three, language and religion. Again, we just talk about simple thing, which is holy book, founder, and the father of the religion. So make sure we know before I even go talk about this. All three religion, monotheistic religion, meaning they all believe in one God. Also, one thing to notice, all three religion stem from Judaism, which the father is Abraham. So make sure you know again, three father of those religion. When they go to the father of the religion, it is Abraham. Make sure you know that. Other thing you need to know, of course, let's just answer and we should probably know. All right, number one, Muhammad founded this religion in 7th century. That is Islam. Number two, the oldest religion. That is one thing we all, of course, need to know. If the father of three religions is Abraham, we need to go with the oldest, the founder, which is Judaism. Number three, this religion is based on teaching of Jesus Christ, which will be Christianity. Number four, the religion believe in one God. That will be all three religion. Again, all three religion believe in one God, meaning they're all monotheistic. We talked about why language roots are very important in social study or in any language art. Now, this religion has sacred text called the Torah. That is Judaism. Now we go to the next, and it talks about the religion originated in Southwest Asia, which you guys are going to go more in depth next year. That's all three. All three religion originated in Southwest Asia, but all three are the most practiced religion when it comes to Europe. Now, number seven, we're going to talk about languages. Three example of Romance languages. That will be Italian, French, and Spanish. Of course, make sure you know, although people talk about Romance language, that might be talking about it's because it's romance, it's romantic, when people talk about Francais, oh my god, it's so no, it ain't none of that. It's Romance language because Roman Empire. Stop laughing. It's Roman Empire. Number eight, give two example of Germanic languages. One, of course, is German. I swear, every year there's some people that write Chinese or something for some reason. Germanic language is German. German. It's in the name. I don't know how y'all get Chinese out of Germanic language. Move on. Number nine, give one example of Slavic language. Just go Russian, Ukrainian. I told y'all the little hack when it comes to Slavic is the cold climate places. Russia, Czechoslovakia, Ukrainian. These cold climate places. Now let's go finally to environmental issue, which will be very important. Very important. But let's go ahead. Right here, we're just going to talk about cause effect, but let's also talk about just talk about what would that be like? Yeah, just cause effect, and let's talk about solution as well. Solution, all right? Brain freeze. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Number one, acid rain in Germany. The cause is factories, power plant, automobile, burn fossil fuel. Only thing you really need to know is toxic gas. I told y'all to really imagine this. Acid rain comes from air pollution. How does air pollution comes then? Which we're going to talk about number two, but it is burning fossil fuel. So factory having that toxic gas and car having that toxic car gas. Now, effect. Of course, it destroyed over half of Black Forest. It contaminates river and lakes. It harms fish and wildlife, and it makes those buildings and statues rusty, and it contaminates drinking water. When it comes to air pollution, the cause is factory, home, and of course car gases. So just make sure you know emission from car. Car is the cause for both car and factory gas, those toxic gas that goes in the air. Also, again, visualize it's air pollution. It's from toxic air. And now, if you breathe toxic air, what would happen logically? Again, visualize the effect would be health hazard, just like asthma, pneumonia, lung cancer. So those are the effect. Again, visualization helps a lot. So now, Chernobyl nuclear disaster. The cause was because the nuclear power plant exploded because of a reactor, and it released toxic radioactive gas in the air, which killed a lot of people. Effect over 100,000 acres of land was contaminated with radioactive waste, and forest and wildlife died. Now, we didn't write about solution, but let's go over solution real quick. When it comes to acid rain in Germany, again, I told you how historian, unfortunately, we're low key dumb. We're barbaric in some points. So scientists are very great with solution, but when it comes to social study, it's very easy, like what we talked about. Get rid of the cause. Just get rid of the cause. So acid rain, Germany, the cause was the factory and the toxic gas. So the solution they talked about, the government is reducing the power plant that use toxic gas. They're switching more into healthy and more bio-nutrient, more healthy gas, more healthy factory, more electric, more electric factory. Air pollution, again, get rid of the cause. So we also talked about how London have this zone where it's only for green car, only electric car, gas cannot be in. And also Europe pledged that by 2030 they want to go on net zero when it comes to gas producing, meaning they want to stop making gas car. They want to go more electric, more good for environment. Chernobyl, sadly, solution was simple, putting that zone where nobody can go. Nobody lives there. Nobody can go to that zone, but people do it for clout. I'm not going to talk too much. I think I already did probably. Make sure you watch this video twice. You'll probably get a good grade. Again, thank you for watching. If it's night, good night. If it's morning, good morning. Always be the best. Have a good day. Bye bye.